We've covered our bases in figuring out what platforms are used for what areas. And we've got a basic understanding of what social does for an event, an announcement, or whatever it might be. Now it's time for us to apply it.
Yeah, from just what I'm seeing here right now, there is a lot going on and I'm kind of new to this. So what exactly am I looking at?
So let's call this the Nexus. It is the area where all these different teams that are involved with the project, and in this instance, Liquid Hacks, are going to centralize and drop off content that they will give us to publish to our platforms. Social is essentially the last gate before things go public. So we will be the ones that plan out the dates, the timing, make sure it doesn't conflict with something else. And that's essentially what this document is core to. It's also an area for social team to come in and think about the copy and think about a style. And if you have someone that needs to sign off on this, this is the place where they can look at it. Do we have a date? Do we have a time? Do we have links that are needed for this? Do we have a stream link? Do we have an image for it? All these questions are answered in this beautiful document that captures all of this.
You know, I was kind of focusing on the creativity that went into social media planning, but what I'm seeing here is so much of it is organization.
Correct. Organization is so key to running a proper campaign from start to finish. It is also a way to stay organized across all the other departments here that are working with us, because it's not just one team, it's a bunch of teams here. Multiple teams are involved with social.
Just looking at the Nexus that we have here, I see things like date, time, stakeholder, assigned type again, platform cop. There's so many different pillars that I'm focusing on here. Is there one that's more important than the other?
I would say date is very important because there's so much happening across Liquid at all times and days of the year. So having that information helps us plan out and make sure that this doesn't bump with another project that might be ongoing. Copy is an important area as well, because sometimes you need sign off from, let's say, the event organizer, because they have crucial information that we need to include in our copy. And if we don't have all that information, our post isn't going to be the best version of itself. So this is a way that everyone on a different team or a different department can come here, drop off pieces that are needed for certain bits, and also make sure that it's a polished piece before it is published to a platform.
To break down the Nexus even more, I want to talk a little bit about type expanded, and even platform, because I thought this would just be for your Twitter platforms. I see that this is for literally every platform that you guys have, and there's so many different types. Do you mind breaking that down a little bit?
Sure. So with something like Twitter, we have the space to create copy, have an image, or a video. So you want to be all-encompassing of having a post that captures those pieces that we can include. With something like YouTube, if a video is going on there, we have to make sure that we have title, description, tags, and more of the information sorted out. So you would see within like the copy section how they vary from platform to platform. And also there's a drop off for resource links. So if this is going on Instagram, it's gonna have a square image, and we need to be cognizant of that and catering to the platforms and what they need for the fans on those areas.
How much of it is just like plug in and then like make the adjustments based off of what platform it's on, and how much of it is that there is a creative difference between each platform?
So with some of them, they are very close, but with other areas like Discord, we don't want to be dropping something that seems like a flyer that you'd read on a post.
Right.
It's gonna be more fun, like, sup guys, here's the thing that's happening, check it out. I'm participating. Like, if you're the person that's posting, you might be like, yeah, I'm doing this as well. So you guys should sign up for it too, because it's gonna be super fun. But we wouldn't necessarily do that on Twitter. It'd be more of directed to a general audience with a more general voice. Now that we've reviewed how we can use a campaign planner to get our thoughts and ideas into a singular area, are you ready to get creative?
Well, I'm ready.
Let's do it.